In this video, we're going to talk about the dark day for gaming stocks today. Welcome to Streaming Deluxe. My name is still Mr. Orange. Welcome, my friends. Oh my god, what's going on? The gaming stocks are dropping today massively. So, not only Take-Two, but also Electronic Arts, Activision, Ubisoft, Nintendo, and Tencent, not so much so. Alright, my friends, what was happening? So if you look now, it's as of 1:11 p.m. Eastern time. Markets are still open, and Take-Two is 13.64% down. So this is really a lot in one day. I can also jump immediately to the one day, as you can see here. Yeah, it was dropping from $107 to $92 around, and then the stock was actually trying to rebound a little bit up to 9.7 and is now again at 9.2. So the rebounds didn't really work out. And if you look in general, so it more or less it looked a bit like a recovery. It looked like a recovery, just from a chart point of view. It looked like a recovery, but the earnings really went back. So what do I fear? So personally, I fear if we break through, and we broke through, but there is still hope. I fear if it's not recovering tomorrow over the $93-94, then actually it's very much possible to see $79 or $72 of this stock. So this stock is not, yeah, Take-Two. So as you know, Take-Two was developing GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2. So it's actually a gaming stock that is very popular. It's very popular, and the company in general is very popular, but they don't make a lot of games, so they're focused on some specific games. That's maybe their biggest issue. And let's maybe jump very quickly also. Here's from CNBC, but also maybe here from investing.com on your finance. We see that Take-Two said revenue in the quarter ending in March will be $450 million to $500 million, well below the $601 million anticipated by analysts polled by Refinitiv. So that's a big miss actually. And Red Dead Redemption 2 was selling very good, but this is a miss. This is really a miss. Take-Two, here we can also read. Take-Two Interactive, which reported quarterly earnings, posted a big miss on earnings per share. The stock is nearly 8% down, so it's now 13% down, as I just told you. But just here, Take-Two for its part said its title launches outperformed expectations, so they were more or less happy. In October, the company launched Red Dead Redemption 2, which is said to sold more units in the first 8 days than the original title sold in its first 8 years. But what is the big threat? The big threat is the free-to-play game Fortnite. Everyone is putting now the problems on Fortnite. Is it true? I don't know. Honestly, guys, I can't tell you. And yeah, let's jump back to so that's Take-Two Interactive, 13.64% down. So in general, all the gaming stocks were also going down together with Take-Two. And the next problem stock, that is Electronic Arts, also 13.36% down, and they had big issues with the numbers for intense competition for its revenue miss for the fiscal third quarter, and especially they had problems with Battlefield 5. So EA Chief Executive Andrew Wilson said heightened competition in the gaming space dented the company's sales during the quarter. Gaming companies are seeing a particular threat from free-to-play games like Fortnite. And then he says, our Battlefield 5 launch didn't resonate as strongly as we would have liked it to be with players, and we are never truly able to catch up. Yeah, it was you screwed it with Battlefield 5, and you know why. So take care with Anthem. Okay, now you have Apex Legends, so let's see if this is changing something. Wilson said on the company's earnings call, as our competitors continue to build momentum, whether that was Fortnite or Red Dead Redemption or Call of Duty, so competitors Activision and Take-Two, and Tim Sweeney and Tencent and Epic Store, so Tencent mostly, we continue to stall from where we needed to be. So they all say, yeah, missed earnings benchmarks, Electronic Arts. They all say it's the problem with Fortnite. So it's very simple to say this. It's very simple to say this, to be honest. So, and then we have Activision, my friends. Then we have Activision, also 10% down. Also 10% down, and I actually thought here this would be like a good support, but we broke through, and it's also very much possible that we're going to see the $39, or that we even go down to 35 or even 26. So yeah, Activision Blizzard seems to be very problematic at the moment. It doesn't look really a nice picture. So from the overall all-time high, it's now 48.7% down. So that's pretty much a lot. But for Activision, there is another thing. So for Activision in general, so did they have here? No, there was nothing written. Activision, it's more important that the law firm Pomerantz was publishing a shareholder alert today, and law firm reminds shareholders with losses on their investments in Activision Blizzard of class action lawsuit and upcoming deadline. So, and here I went to the page, pomerantzlawfirm.com. So I'm a shareholder in Activision, and I actually could join this class action, but I personally have no opinion about this at the moment. But just let's read what is going on here. So Pomerantz LLP writes, if you are a shareholder who purchased Activision Blizzard securities between the 2nd August 2018 and the 10th January 2019, both dates inclusive, you have until March 19, 2019 to ask the court to appoint you as a lead plaintiff for the class. A copy of the complaint be obtained at the Pomerantz Law. So here you can go. And you find it pomerantzlawfirm.com if you're a shareholder and you're interested in this. Alright, and then what is important, what's the reason behind this? The reason is the whole Bungie issue. So on April 29, 2010, the company announced its entry through its wholly owned subsidiary Activision Publishing into an agreement with Bungie. So this was in 2010, so like 9 to 8 years ago. The developer, and then talking about what Bungie is doing, and they wanted to, for the next 10 years, they wanted to publish and distribute video games together. And especially Destiny. So this is the big franchise of Bungie, as far as you know. And in September, they released Destiny 1. And then they sold 500 million of Destiny retail stores. And in September 2017, released Destiny 2. And it was overall very popular. And then the complaint alleges that throughout the class period, defendants made material false and misleading statements regarding the company's business, operational compliance policies. Specifically, defendants made false and/or misleading statements or failed or to disclose that the termination of Activision Blizzard and Bungie partnership, giving Bungie full publishing rights and responsibilities for the Destiny franchise, was imminent. The termination of the two companies' relationship would foreseeable have a significant negative impact on Activision Blizzard's revenue. And third, as a result, Activision Blizzard's public statement were materially false and misleading at all relevant times. On January the 10th, 2019, Activision and Bungie announced the end of their business relationship. You guys remember this. That same day, in the Securities and Exchange Commission filing, Activision Blizzard stated that Bungie would assume full publishing rights and responsibilities for the Destiny franchise. Going forward, Bungie will own and develop the franchise. So nothing anymore for Activision here, as far as I understand this correctly. Following these announcements, the company's stock price fell $4.81 per share, or 9.37%, to close at $46.54 on January 11, 2019. And I actually remember this. I was not very happy. So Pomeranz LLP is starting a class action against Activision Blizzard. As a shareholder, am I happy? I don't know. I mean, this means even more trouble for them. So because my amount is not so high in Activision. So, but yeah, this is important to know for everyone that is invested in Activision, I would say. Therefore, Activision today 10% down, even if their numbers are, I think, or as far as I read, I think they're only coming out next week. So, very much in troubled waters is Activision Blizzard, my friends. And then we take a look to Europe. We take a look to Ubisoft Entertainment Société Anonyme, which is listed in Paris. And so this is I think this is in euros. Yeah, that's in euros here. So they also fell almost 10%, 9.53%, 7.60, which is also pretty nasty because this looked like a nice rebound. This looked like a nice recovery recently for Ubisoft. And now we are more or less again at this point where we have been in October, November last year. Also not very good. So it's a rebound. And what does this mean in general? Are we going to see maybe 36 euros? I have no idea, my friends. But it's a dark day for gaming stocks in general. And then also Nintendo. Nintendo looked also like there's going to be an incredible nice rebound. So, but then you look for today and also the recent days in general. So 5.83% down. So this is now on the dollars or not in yen, but 5.3%, 83% down is pretty much. So also now Nintendo 41.49% from the all-time high down, which is also pretty nasty. So there's really not a good time for gaming stocks at the moment. And then we look at the Epic Store, 46% shareholder Tencent holding from China, my friends. And yeah, looking at Tencent, I have to say, so I'm a Tencent shareholder as well. So the rebounds is pretty nice. So it's a big holding. They have a lot of stakes in different companies in the West, and yeah, that's pretty nice recovery. It goes, I would say, in a nice zigzag way up again. So is the bear market broken? I have no idea. So I hope they recover the emerging markets in general. So only today 1.52%, but this is more than normal actually for Tencent holding in general. And therefore, and I think it's also when we look at gaming stocks, it's important to look at graphic cards, GPU providers, NVidia Corporation. Also, if they make a lot of other, of course, of other products, not only for gaming PCs and consoles. So they recover slightly. So we were here, if you, yeah, 3.03% up from 129 to 154 now. So it's a nice recovery, but who knows what is happening here. If this is at this point, if we get over it, then we might see higher. From a chart perspective, maybe some better values, some better prices. And also AMD might be interesting to look at. If you look at the AMD chart here, AMD is extremely volatile. I mean, they were $32, so extremely high. So this was like crazy here, and then the fall was also very nasty and recovered a little bit. But who knows where we're going to be then. Okay, maybe it's also important to make a little comparison to the Nasdaq today, because the gaming stocks are all in the Nasdaq, and the Nasdaq doesn't actually look so bad, I would say. It's definitely not the end of the world in the Nasdaq, so 0.28% down, and you can more or less see on the 1 year chart you see a nice recovery. So of course here's some line where we have to jump over. If we manage this on the 200 days line, then yeah, very much possible that the recovery continues. But who knows? Who knows? No one knows. So it's a stock market, of course. Alright, my friends, so maybe as a little disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I say is just personal opinion, so I'm not recommending to buy, sell, or do anything else with those stocks. I'm just a YouTuber, and I have actually no idea about finances. And I own Activision, Tencent, and NVidia, and the other stocks I don't own, I was talking about. So a very, very crazy, a very dark day, a grim day for every gaming stocks holder today. The big companies got punished. They got punished especially for competing with Fortnite. But I can tell you also Fortnite is going Fortnite is a hype, and Tim Sweeney with his Epic Store for sure tries to live over this hype. Invests a lot in exclusive games. The Steam community is raging because like Metro Exodus and other exclusive games are going to be published on the Epic Store, so this might be good for Tencent in general, with the 46% shareholder in Epic Store, so you can't trade Epic publicly, so Tim Sweeney keeps it nicely in private. And then, of course, Take-Two. Take-Two is a company that has some big major releases, and if they don't work out, so who knows? So Red Dead Redemption, I read something about that the completion rate was around 28% or something, so extremely low for a major AAA title. So Take-Two Interactive. I'm not so positive for Take-Two Interactive in general. I have to admit this, and it's definitely not a stock that I personally consider buying. For Electronic Arts, who knows? We might see some rebounds again, but also overall, if Mr. Market decides to go down in bear market territory and recession territory, then we even might see lower percentages. Also with Activision, I'm actually at the moment not really bullish on Activision, especially now with this class action. Doesn't really look nice. So, but I'm a big fan of Call of Duty. I really love Call of Duty games, and Blizzard games are also very cool. But of course, yeah, Bungie would have been cool if Bungie would still be a part of Activision. They're going now separate ways. Not so good. And then Ubisoft is going to publish in the future Division 2 and a lot of other interesting good games. So I'm actually more bullish on Ubisoft in general. I think it's a great company and there's a lot of potential. But of course, if the other gaming stocks go down, then Ubisoft will also be affected. Especially also, Ubisoft is a very international company having offices all over the world, but they still traded in Paris, so they're also still affected by the European economy. And Nintendo, also the same as Sony. At the moment, it's maybe not the best time for Japanese gaming stocks, and they just released actually the Switch, so it should normally be much better now, and this therefore should be better. It should be better, but I'm sure Nintendo brings some new console soon or some more games. And they're bringing some Super Mario to mobile or Zelda to mobile, who knows, and then the stock is jumping again. But yeah, it's anyways 41.49% from all-time high. The loss is anyways really very high, So And if you look here, so in 2012 to 2015, no one would have bought Nintendo at all. So. And then Tencent. For Tencent, I'm still bullish, I have to say. And overall, if the emerging market recover and Trump is finding with President Xi, the two presidents of those huge economies, world economies, are going to find a trade deal or something that looks like a trade deal, the emerging markets are definitely coming back, and we're going to see again much higher values for emerging market stocks. All right, my friends, that's it for me. I hope you're not too sad now about this crash. Maybe if you haven't, if you're not an owner of any of those stocks and you consider now, after you did all your research, my friends, always do your research. Don't listen to people on YouTube when it comes to your finances. Definitely don't do this. So maybe it's a good time to buy, maybe not. So yeah, do your research. Look also a bit more in the fundamentals of the stocks and get an idea what gaming stocks, what the gaming market, the big trends are going to. So it's not all about going in the direction of Battle Royale, maybe, even if Fortnite is now the big enemy of all the excuse. I think Fortnite is more the excuse. It's the excuse for the big gaming companies that have lost a lot. All right. So I'm leaving here. The video is going to be too long. And thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. See you.